How are we doing, guys? We are back again with the quiz. Apologies for the late start. Totally my fault. No surprises there. Just been a bit running late all day. But we are joined by Jack from LAFC Fan Zone, as always, who joins us on the quiz. And, of course, puts forward the fantastic prize for the winner, which is a phone case from Fan Zone of your choice. How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, Tar, thanks. Looking forward to Sunday. It should be an interesting one. It's one of them games where you wish you were in Ellen Road, but you know, is what it is. But how are you anyway? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Just about getting my breath back after I had to rush back.
I'm going to say you still look like you've still got the undershirt on.
I know. It's
ready.
whenever I got this shirt on, you can tell that I've been running.
Makes you look even more like a commentator now. Sky Sports News. You've kind of ditched.
I know. I need the full-on suit now. Need the full-on suit.
So I'm going to say you won't look out of place on a Soccer AM.
I'll take that. I'll take that. But guys, I'm just going to show the screen. Game pin is 8717615. So let me just share my screen a second. Here we go. So if you can see that, can you see that, guys? I think you can now. So either via the Kahoot app or online on kahoot.it. You can see it there, guys. Game pin 8717615. You need to download the app on your smartphone or Android device, or go onto the website www.kahoot.it and type in this game pin to have a chance of winning, because the winner does win a phone case from LAFC Fan Zone. So what's been going on at Fan Zone over the last week or so, Jack?
Well, we recorded with David Healy yesterday. That's due out on Saturday, which was, I think it was about an hour and a half in total. So it was definitely one of the longer ones, but it was really interesting. He had a lot to say about everything, and I enjoyed speaking to him. He was dead down to earth, friendly guy, and couldn't have talked about Leeds highly enough, to be fair. He was saying how much, even to this day, he still regrets the fact that he captained Leeds when they got relegated from League One. But no, other than that, he was a fantastic guy, and I look forward to everyone else hearing it as well, because it's definitely one of my favourite ones.
Good stuff. I mean, a lot of good memories of David Healy, not just for Leeds, but for a lot of obviously Northern Irish Leeds fans will be interested in that one, I'm sure, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we're going to try and get out in 2 episodes like usual. Probably going to be about 45 minutes each way, usually about half an hour, if that. So it's, yeah, like I said before, it's going to be a long one.
Good stuff. I mean, I'm liking some of these names here. There's already 2 on the second from top, that line. The Greedy 6 and 6 Greedy. It's, yeah, never forgive, never
I had
forget.
a feeling there'd be a lot of Super League related names tonight.
Yeah. There's some interesting ones there. Yeah, but guys, keep joining. 35 of you in already. We're going to start in about 5-10 minutes or so. So, guys, make sure you join for your chance to get yourselves on the leaderboard and win that phone case. But yeah, mate, look, it's a big week, isn't it? It's a big week. And there's a small matter of a game on Sunday. How are you feeling going into it, mate?
Yeah, I think. Sorry. Yeah, I think. You know, it's going to be a big game. Obviously, I know you can play it down as much as possible, but it's a big game, and like I said before, I think it's one of them games you just wish you'd be in Ellen Road for, but circumstances mean that we are able to be there. But I'm confident. I think obviously this Super League stuff, it's kind of caused a little bit of a disruption, so to speak, in the camps of these top 6, so to speak, teams. So hopefully that might have an effect on the pitch, like it did. I mean, it clearly had an effect for Liverpool, I thought. So
yeah, I think it's obviously because we gave them a bit of a welcome, didn't we, Liverpool? And
yeah, just a bit
of a welcome, but yeah, no, I think it's an interesting one, isn't it, in terms of how these teams react to that? Because the interesting thing is the owners actually apologising to the players and the managers as well. So they're kind of really trying to backtrack now, aren't they?
Yeah, big time. And I think although they probably don't, they'll come out and say that they regret the decision or they had some sort of like lapse of judgment. But realistically, that they've well, I don't know how like the words to describe it, but they've massively underpredicted what the fans can do because like as a business, well, obviously I can't say it because I am a fan, but like in my eyes, I see business owners see fans as customers instead of fans, if that makes sense.
Well, Liverpool referred to the fans as stakeholders. I don't know if you read that the Liverpool what's the name? Like, the Liverpool statement was, I think it was something like having discussed with our various stakeholders, we've come to the conclusion that for this time being, it's not right to join the Super League. And no apology at all. But there was an apology yesterday morning that was pretty pointless, to be honest. It was a pretty pointless apology. But
even if they did apologise in that statement, it's the least sincere thing ever, really, isn't it? I think. What's your stance on the whole penalisation of these teams?
I was saying to Joe last night, I think there's got to be points deductions. I don't think a fine does anything.
No.
Points deduction, transfer embargo, one of those two, I think, is probably where you really hurt those teams. I don't think you can hurt them enough for a fine. Because if you fine them, say, $1 million, if they get something like that put through, it more than makes up for the £1 million they get fined. If from their point of view, if that makes sense, if they're going to make 300 million just from joining, that's the issue you've got with the fine. So for me,
I think transfer embargoes. Do you think? I mean, personally, I think transfer embargo. I mean, obviously, there's ways around it, but like points deduction. What's the points deduction going to do for Arsenal, Spurs?
Well, yeah,
realistically, their season's over. And obviously, I know you can talk about City at the top, but I think going forward, I think a transfer embargo, give them 2 years transfer embargo, that's going to hurt them. That you can't buy out of a transfer embargo.
Kick about the Champions League. Kick him out for a season.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many possibilities, isn't there? Really, but I think we'll get penalised because obviously UEFA are nowhere near content with what's happened. So I think they'll get penalised. But what I wouldn't be able to put my finger on.
But guys, keep joining them anyway. We are going to start in about 5 minutes or so. 44 of you in the quiz already. Fantastic to see. Some interesting names here. Some interesting names. A lot of cock and click kind of related puns in there, which is very interesting as always. But yeah, obviously, look, we're going to that game on Sunday. It's one of them, isn't it? I know how big a game it is. I think we all know how big a game this is on Sunday. There's no doubt about it, mate. But if you had to give a quick prediction now, going into it, obviously I know they've won 5 in a row going into it, but does that bother you at all, the fact they're on a decent run?
Well, it's something you have to take into consideration. I think you'd be daft not to take it into consideration. But I think, you can never put your finger on Leeds this season, whether it be how they come out in a formation down to how they can defend against a one man down against Man City and go on and win it. So it's impossible to predict the score, I think. But I think we'll give them a good game. I think we'll get some out of the game. I really do. I think we're on good form. We're unbeaten in 5 now, I think. And if you'd have asked me at the beginning of the season when the fixtures came out, would you have been happy with how many points is it against these top 6? City were 3 points. Liverpool were a point.
4 points against City.
4 points against City and Liverpool. For some reason, I thought there were another big club before that as well. But I mean, obviously I know Sheffield United are not top 6, but if you want to include that as well, out of them 3 games against City, Liverpool, and Sheffield United, we've got 7 points. Yeah, I don't know. The brain went blank then, but no, that's a fantastic return. Fantastic return. So I'll be happy with a point. To be fair, I think realistically happy with a point. Obviously, you always want to get 3 points, but if I had to predict the score, I'd go with 2-1 Leeds.
Okay, I'll take that, mate. Any kind of win on Sunday would be absolutely immense. I did actually have to do a bit of research because I was saying to Joe last night, if we win that game and City win, does that give City the title? It doesn't actually. That permutation isn't on the table in this week. But yeah, just over 100 of you. Not far off, to be fair. I think effectively it give any kind of results against them would effectively give City the title if it hasn't already, if we're being honest. But yeah, guys, just over 100 of you in the chat now, guys. Smash the like button, smash that subscribe button, because we've got plenty of pre-match content for the Man United game. We've got Terry from the Football Terrace joining us, which we're very happy with, because Terry has been a long-term fan of the channel and someone we're good friends with, Terry. So good to have him on tomorrow for the opposition preview. We'll also be having Before the Whistle Blows. Be interesting to see what Elena, Tottenham fan, says about the Super League. It'll be quite an interesting chat, that one, I'm sure. And Saturday we'll be doing the big match preview. But guys, keep joining this quiz. Let's see what numbers we're on now. What numbers are we on? We're on to 47. Yeah, we'll start in a minute, guys. We'll start in 1 minute. So when the clock hits 12 minutes 30, we will begin the quiz. Hopefully the right quiz this time. That was an eventful one. That was a panic.
Someone's just commented saying that Oscar is on his flight sim again.
Oh, mate, the best is still Ty from Arsenal Fan TV. That was still the best one. Yeah, that you need to have more variety, guys. If you're going to insult me, you need to have more variety now, guys. More variety.
I can see that. I can see that headset becoming iconic further down the line.
I don't mind that, mate. I don't mind it. If the sound's better, then I should try this. I should try doing it like this now. Just a bit like a radio DJ, but mix it up.
Love it. How many people are in the quiz?
I don't know, Jeff. I always like doing that, because wherever says Chris Kamara, it's but yeah, in the quiz there's 52 of you now. We're going to start now. The clock has it 12 minutes 30. Me and Jack are going to do a question each, 20 questions on the board. The quicker you answer, the more points are available. So let's go into this. Some of these names, mostly in me, dearie me. Right, let's start the quiz. Right, we're on the right quiz. That's a good start.
Yeah, good start. Let's go.
3,
Better than last week.
2, 1. Question number 1. Who did Leeds sign Paddy Kenny from? Is it red, Sheffield United, blue, Preston, yellow, QPR, or green, Leicester City?
Paddy, Tongy and Brownie.
Yeah. I thought
Warnock's boys.
Thought we'd start with an interesting one.
I'd love to know how many times Warnock actually. I mean, I've probably given it away a bit there, but no, I haven't.
No, you've not.
I'd love to know how many times Neil Warnock has actually signed Paddy Kenny. It must be over.
He signed him at Borough, I think, when he first got the job.
Did he actually?
Seriously, I don't know.
What, some sort of like backup keeper or goalkeeper coach?
Yeah, I think it's like third choice keeper, coach kind of thing. But yeah, he did sign. I'm pretty sure on that he did sign Paddy Kenny last year, I think. But let's have a quick look at the leaderboard after round 1. It is, of course, QPR. The answer to that question. So the leaderboard, Oscar Kamara's top. See, I'm saying, don't need to say much more.
I mean, it makes a change from them slating you, so.
Yeah, it makes a change. It's Robin Mycock is in the 3rd place. Leeds 1 is 2nd. Oh, that's controversial. I tell you what, might just remove them from the quiz just for that name. I might do. I'm not going to, but I might. I love Super League. No. Robbie G is in the top 5. I'm only joking. You are, of course, welcome to take part in the quiz. So next question, Jack.
Question number 2. How much did Leeds sign Robert Snodgrass for? Was it red, a free transfer, blue, 50,000, yellow, 100,000, or green, £150,000?
Would you know this one, mate?
I'd have to guess, I would have to guess. I'm trying to process of elimination here.
Okay.
To be fair, I'm surprised they were that low, actually, for the player who was.
Well, whichever answer it is, it's ridiculously low.
It's a bargain, yeah. I'm going to go 100,000.
It was a free transfer. It was actually a free transfer. He ran out of contract at Livingston and he signed for Leeds on a free. So let's just have a little look at the least popular answer on there. So let's go on to the leaderboard, which shows us that, oh my word, I love European Super League's built a big lead early doors, and they are top of the table. Oscar Kamara is in second, N Leeds 1, Robin Mycock and Robin G make up the top 5, and that Leeds fan is up 19 places. Surprised by that, mate? The fact that Snogs was on the free?
Yeah, to be fair. I knew it came from Livingston, but I never thought it was a free. I always thought it was a small sum, albeit not that much, not that small. But no, I didn't know it was a free, to be fair.
Okay. Yeah, it was a free. I was surprised by that myself, even having written the question. When I did my research on that, I wasn't expecting to have to put a free transfer in there, but we'll go on to question number 3. Question number 3. Who managed Leeds at the start of the 2011-2012 season? Is it red, Neil Warnock, blue, Simon Grayson, yellow, Dave Hockaday, or green, Uwe Rosler? At the start of the 2011-12 season. That's something you need to definitely pay attention to. Would you know this one, mate?
Yeah, I might be getting my wires crossed. I'm thinking, is this year when they made that terrible promo video?
Ooh.
If you know what I mean, without giving
it's
too
not.
much.
It's the year after, because it is Simon Grayson. Yeah, that one where he says, "We're in the trenches."
Yeah, that's the one.
That was for the kit, wasn't it? They made that promo.
Yeah, it was. It was for the kit launch, and then they want to throw up.
That was a shocker of a video, and a shocker of a season. But it was Simon Grayson who started that season in charge of Leeds. So let's look at the table. Oscar Kamara back on the top of the table. Robin, I Love Super League, All These Aren't We, and That Leeds Fan make up the top 5. So, next question is, who scored Leeds? Oh, sorry, mate.
It's all right. Who scored Leeds' last goal of 2020? Was it red, Patrick Bamford, blue, Rafinha, yellow, Jack Harrison, or green, Stuart Dallas?
I'm all over the place here. Sorry about that, mate.
No, it's all right. I'm trying to... last goal of 2020. Right, I think I know the game. Rafinha?
It is Rafinha. It is Rafinha. Yeah. Scored an absolute belter. What game was it, though, Jack?
West Brom away, right?
It was West Brom away.
That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking, fucking hell, I've got 5 goals to choose from. I'm trying to think in chronological order in my head. But
it was a beauty of a goal. But
it was one.
Let's go on to the leaderboard. So Oscar is still top. All Leeds Aren't We. Robin, that Leeds fan who's on the answer streak of 3 correct answers in a row. Steve Morrison make up the top 5. The quicker you answer, the more points are available, guys. So let's go on to the next question, which is, what was the score at half-time in Leeds' 5-0 win at West Brom? Red, 1-0. Blue, 2-0. Yellow, 3-0. Or green, 4-0. In that very game that Rafinha scored the last goal in, what was the score at half-time?
So I remember they scored that weird own goal.
That was the first goal in that game, that.
I'm going to count up. It's either 1 or 2. I'm going to say 1. 4.
4 up at half-time.
No, I tell you what, mate, my memory's going already.
It were four goals to the good at half-time in that game, Leeds. Rodrigo, own goal, Alioski, Harrison, Rodrigo made it 4-0 at half-time. Roman Sawyer's terrible own goal, but hilarious at the same time. Let's go to the leaderboard. So it is Robin who is top now. That Leeds fan second. All These Aren't We. Steve Morrison and Rest in Peace. Yeah, I like that. That's a good nickname. That is a very good quiz name. So 7 players on a streak of 3 correct answers in a row. So next question, Jack.
Yep. For which nationality is former Leeds player Rudolph Austin? Is he red, USA, blue, England, yellow, Jamaica, or green, Canada? Very nice guy as well.
Rudy Austin.
Very nice guy.
I liked him to play Rudy Austin. Proper Leeds type
Still
player.
playing. Still
Is he
playing.
still playing?
Yeah,
Who's
he's
he play for now?
at. Plays in. Oh God, you asked me a question now. Somewhere in Scandinavia. I can't tell you the team, unfortunately. But the head of social media, they were really nice. Actually, he was really helpful. But
Very good.
I
Very
feel
good.
bad for not actually saying the name. But yeah, I just remember that goal against Watford. That absolute worldly. Albeit we ended up losing that game. But
And then we lost the game. We went like 2-0 up in like 5
2-0
minutes.
up.
And
then we went and lost 3-2 after half
lost the
time.
game. Billy Sharp, I think, scored in that game. I don't know why I remember that, but Billy Sharp definitely scored in that game as well, I think. But anyway, he was Jamaican, was Ronald Austin. Played a lot of games for Jamaica as well, I think, Rudy Austin.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think so, wouldn't he? He had a quite a long career.
Quite a lot of caps. I think before he signed for Leeds, he was on quite a lot of caps. But let's look at the leaderboard. That Leeds fan is top. Well, joint top with Robin. All these aren't we. And then, yeah, that makes up our top 3. And then, as you can see, Perko and that Rest in Peace Super League make up the top 5.
Someone's just put it in the chat now. It's Bromby. That's it.
Bromby. Okay.
That's the one. Okay. Oh, no, it ain't. Oh, is it? No, Iceberg. Oh, I can't remember. Let me check on Google. Someone put Bromby, but then it did definitely play for Bromby.
That's a Danish team. I thought it went to a Norwegian team.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Bromby. No.
Okay.
Rudolph. Austin.
I'm going to solve this mystery.
Yeah, it's here. It's Iceberg. Edgeberg, how you pronounce it.
Okay. And that's where he's playing now?
That's where he's playing now at the age of 35.
I think he signed from Bromby, didn't he, or something like that?
No, we sold him to Bromby in 2015, but we signed him from SK Brann in 2012.
Okay. Good stuff. Let's go on to the next question, which is question number 7. Who sponsored Leeds' shirts during 2009-2010? Red Strongbow, blue Red Kite, yellow Bet24, or green Net Flights? The season Leeds got promoted from League One. Who sponsored the shirts? Do you know this one, mate?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know this one.
Good stuff. One. Let's wait and see. A lot of answers coming in. The quicker you answer, the more points you get.
Green.
It is green.
Yeah.
It is green. Leeds got promoted in a Net Flights shirt. So let's look at the table now. And it is Robin top still. Perko in second. Steve, Oscar, and that Leeds fan make up the top 5. Very tight early doors, this. 11 players on an answer streak of 3 as well. So, next question. Jack.
Who assisted Jermaine Beckford's goal in the 1-0 win at Old Trafford in 2010? Was it red, Johnny Howson, blue, Robert Snodgrass, yellow, Max Gradle, or green, Neil Kilkenny?
I thought we had to have a topical discussion, as the game was coming up. I thought, let's throw that question in there.
It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it?
Would be, mate. Do you know this one,
two off the top of my head. Once again, process of elimination. I'm 99, so I'm 99% sure in 2 of them. So I think it's Howson.
It is Johnny Howson.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so, but when like you're that confident on something, you like and
you doubt
like,
it.
No, it isn't. Yeah, because you're that confident, like, nah, it can't be that. But no, yeah, Howson.
It was Johnny Howson. One of the best assists I've ever seen from a Leeds player as well. It was a lovely pass
from year and a half.
Beautiful goal. Let's go to the table. Everyone's got that right in the top 5, so not much change there. 9 players on the streak of 4 correct answers in a row. So let's go on to the next question. Question number 9. How many goals in all competitions did Patrick Bamford score last season? Red, 14, blue, 15, yellow, 16, or green, 17? Quicker you answer, the more points are available on this one, or any question in this quiz. Do you know this one, mate?
Well, I've got one of the commentary chart prints in front of me, and it says Bamford's championship goals, but not his total goals. So
it's still the same.
Is it still the same? Yeah,
still 16.
On here, it says 17 Bamford, but in brackets it says 16 official, so I don't know why it says that.
It was definitely 16 though.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just looking at it. Have you seen Clive Tilsley's he does commentary charts and try to put it in picture, not to plug it or anything, because I'm not paid to see this. I just thought I'd show it. It's pretty cool actually. So they basically.
Let's have a look.
So it's Leeds United. It has every single game on it.
Oh blimey! Need to get myself one of them.
And speaking of that Manchester United game as well, we got sent this one as well. One from the Scum game.
Blimey, that's a good piece. Is that Clive Tilsley as well?
Yeah, both from Clive Tilsley. Yeah,
fantastic
for a promotion. But no, he's check them out.
Brilliant stuff, mate. I'm jealous, of them pieces.
Oh, right. You saw them up there, but they both fell down. I thought they cracked it first. I was petrified, but they're fine. So they're at the side for now.
All good. All good. So, where are we up to? We're on to... Okay, let's go to the leaderboard. So it's 16 goals, no competitions from Paddy Bamford. Perko goes top. Steve Morrison in second. Robin, Oscar, and that Leeds fan make up the top 5. And 3 players are on a streak of 4. So 6 players have lost their streak on that question. Next question. Jack.
Who has played more minutes in the league this season? Is it red Luke Ayling or blue Stuart Dallas?
It is very close between the two. It is very, very close between the two.
Must be.
It's not much in it at all.
What we're talking in terms of 5-10 minutes?
I think it's 11 minutes. I think in between the two.
Not a chance then.
But it is Stuart Dallas.
So it must be an 88th minute substitution between them.
Or it's mad, mate.
They've
played. They're our top 2 most minutes played in the league so far this season. Dallas and Ayling. But it is Stewie Dallas who's played the most minutes by 11 minutes. So let's go on to the leaderboard. That is absolutely mad how close that is. Let's go on to... So Perko still top. Steve, Robin, Oscar, and Liam, 94, make up the top 5, and 3 players on a streak of 6. So, question number 11. Who scored the winner in Leeds' 1-0 win over Sheffield United in September? Red Jack Harrison, blue Patrick Bamford, yellow Rafinha, or green Rodrigo Moreno? The quicker you answer, the more points are available.
Rodrigo De Paul.
I didn't say which Rodrigo. You never know. You never know.
Maybe. I'm going to say maybe next year, but the Sheffield United are relegated, aren't they? So
it's gone quiet, that Rodrigo De Paul stuff, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's off-season, isn't it, for transfers? I don't think it's... don't get me wrong, I'd love to see him.
The funny thing, obviously, just over a month's time, the season's done. So it'd be interesting to see what's happening. I'm almost excited about what we're doing pre-season already in terms of transfers and that lot.
Do you think we'll sign him, or do you think we'll opt for another alternative? Because he's had a fantastic year this year, so it kind of makes us think: do we get to have him? If that makes sense, can we actually pitch our offer and try get him? Because no doubt there'll be other clubs. I think Liverpool are interested in him as well, so be interesting to see where he goes.
He wants to be Leeds RDP.
If not, we'll just harass him to Ellen Road.
There you go. That's the solution. The fans always win. That's the lesson we've learned this week. The fans get what they want. So there we go. We know what we need to do now to get Rodrigo De Paul to Ellen Road. Let's go on to the leaderboard. Yeah, everyone gets that one correct. So, next question, Jack.
What percentage of Leeds' total goals this season has Patrick Bamford scored? Is it red 25, blue 26, yellow 27, or green 28? Who the hell knows this?
It's I made it like it was 2 questions in one, so you've got to know how many goals Patrick Bamford scored and how many Leeds have scored, roughly.
Thing is, though, you made it harder, and it's 1% between it.
I know, deliberate.
Fair enough if it were like 5%, but
it is
28%.
14 goals this season for Patrick Bamford, 50 in total for Leeds United. So it is 28% this question. So let's go on to the leaderboard. So Steve Morrison goes top. Ironic that it's on like a goal scorers question that Steve Morrison goes top, but there you go. Robin, Oscar, Perko, and all these, aren't we, make up the top 5, and 5 players on the streak of 3 correct answers in a row. So next question is question number 13. Who did Leeds sell Johnny Howson to in 2012? Is it red, Sunderland, blue, Norwich, yellow, Middlesbrough, or green, Newcastle?
Along with the entirety of our squad at the time as well.
Aye.
Not to say too much.
Yeah,
what a time to be alive.
I can't believe Sunderland raided all our players.
I know. Look where they are now. Be interesting to see if anybody.
It is Norwich City. It is Norwich City who we sold Johnny Howson to for just over £1 million. Let that sink in. But there we go. That was Leeds United for you back then. So let's go on to the leaderboard. So it's the same as what it was before. Still very tight at the top. The quicker you answer, the more points that are available. So let's go on to the next question, Jack.
Joe, in which season did GFH buy Leeds? Was it red, 2011-2012, 2012-13, 2013-14, or 2014-15? I couldn't be asked. It took me 20 seconds to say that all out. So, that's another. In
the other question, there's a bit of a hint there in terms of 2012-13, in terms of what year that was, in terms of 2011-12, what year that was, in terms of between the two. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see who gets this one.
Blue, yeah.
It was 2012-13, in the middle of Neil Warnock's time at Leeds when GFH took charge. It was the December 2012 when they officially became the owners of Leeds United. So let's go on to the table. Steve Morrison top still. Still very tight at the top there. Robin, Oscar, Perko, Liam back into the top 5 there. And 5 players on a streak of 4 correct answers in a row. So, question number 15. Who scored Leeds' first goal of 2020-2021? Red, Patrick Bamford, blue, Rafinha, yellow, Mateus Click, or green, Jack Harrison?
This game was nuts. Just
crazy.
Complete craziness, wasn't it?
Crazy game.
I'm not going to lie. I thought we were going to get battered when we went 1-0 down within 10 minutes.
Well, we were getting battered at that time, though. Well, it was just like...
That's it.
And then we just, And then this moment happened. Jack Harrison took the ball on the halfway line, twisted and turned Trent Alexander-Arnold, then Joe Gomez, then Virgil van Dijk, and then he slotted it past Alisson. So it wasn't too bad a Premier League debut for Jack Harrison. We will... that has got to be, still for me, in the top 3 for goal of the season. I don't know about you, mate.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think
it's the moment of the game.
The best finish. Obviously, a good finish, but it wasn't the best finish we've seen this season. But I think in terms of like the build-up to the goal and the actual skill to get him into the position to shoot. But yeah, exactly. So I think, definitely.
As well. And the fact we were getting dominated at that point, we were struggling to string any passes together. Massive moment for Leeds in that game. And it made it a very entertaining game. Let's go to the table. So yeah, Steve, Robin, Oscar, Perko, and Liam make up the top 5, and Leeds Crazy is up 3 places. So, next question, Jack.
Who's currently top of the championship? Is it red Brentford, blue Norwich, yellow Watford, or green at Swansea?
Should say now we're going on to
I haven't said that word in a while actually.
Championship.
No, I haven't said it in ages. Quite refreshing actually, but
dreaded.
Yeah. Not to give too much away, but the team have won it. Well, Norwich are absolutely romped, aren't they? So
Yeah.
to quote Adam Forshaw.
They have romped it. They have romped it. I'm not sure if they're champions yet, but they're pretty much nearly there. But
There's
as
no doubt they're
people
not going to be champions.
as people remember, earlier in the season, I did actually put the wrong answer correct to this question. No one ever let me forget about that. But this time, it is correct. It's Norwich City, which most people have got. So a lot of people still pay attention, mate. That's all that them answer demographics are telling me, mate.
Well, that's it. Other than the two people.
They're just intrigued. So let's go on to the table. So it's Steve, Robin, Oscar, Perko, and Liam making up the top 5. And Leeds for them. 0 is the highest climber, up 3 places. Next question. Who has scored more goals this season? Robert Lewandowski or Erling Haaland in all competitions? Who has scored more goals this season in all competitions? Do you know this one, mate?
I could tell you Bundesliga who scored more, but all competitions going off. But the thing is, Lewandowski's been injured though, so I'm going to say Lewandowski just because of his goal scoring record in Bundesliga. I could be wrong. Yeah, I could very much be wrong. Yeah,
it is Lewandowski. It is Robert Lewandowski. Very close between the two, but it is Robert Lewandowski who has scored more this season. Let's go on to the next question. Oh, in fact, let's go to the table. No change actually on the table. No, sorry, Oscar Kamara's gone top. I just noticed that Oscar Kamara's gone top. Unbelievable. And,
I was waiting for you to say that.
Rest in peace. European Super League is in the top 5 also, and 6 players have hit a streak of 3 correct answers in a row. So, next question.
How many Italian clubs initially signed up for the European Super League? Was it red 1, blue 2, yellow 3, or green 4?
Or E, yeah. 1 too many.
Yeah. I think I'm 99% sure, unless I've like read it wrong or something. But yeah, 3 is Juve, Inter, and AC Milan. Right.
It was, and all 3 have pulled out now. All 3 have pulled out, I believe, other than maybe Juve. Certainly, the 2 Milan clubs have seen the error of their ways, but Juve as well. Not sure of what they're doing yet, but I think they're going to pull out as well. So it is 3 correct. 3 is the correct answer on this one. So the table is same as what it was before. Leeds Crazy is the highest climber, up 4 places. So the quicker you answer, the more points are available. So we're on to the penultimate question of this week's quiz. Question number 19. Who is higher in the Premier League table at this moment in time? Red Liverpool or blue Tottenham? Quicker you answer, the more points are available. Do you know this
what
one,
a weird
mate?
time to... Yeah, but like, what a weird time to sack your manager.
Yeah.
Right before a cup final, it's
a bizarre one. I just think they're hoping for like the new manager bounce, so they they could just win it just for like having that new bounce kind of thing. But be interesting to see if it works for him. But it is Tottenham who are higher in the table. It is Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham are 5th, Liverpool are 6th at this moment in time. So the table is Steve Morrison is top with the 1 question remaining. Oscar Kamara, Robin, rest in peace Super League, and Struick my cock 69 back in the top 5 as well. 3 players have lost their streak of 6 though on this question. So next question, final question of this week's quiz. Question number 20. The quicker you answer, the more points are available. Who does Rodrigo score his first Leeds goal against? Is it red Liverpool, blue Man City, yellow Tottenham, or green West Ham? The quicker you answer, the more points are available in this one.
See what that...
Do you know it, mate?
Yeah, I know it. I was just going through each game. I'm trying to think which one was
It is
first.
Man
Yeah,
City.
Man City.
It is
Yeah.
Man City who scored his first Leeds goal against an Ederson fumble to make it 1-1 in the best game of football I think I've ever seen from a Leeds team in terms of pure entertainment. It was an unbelievable game of football, but it was Rodrigo's first goal in a Leeds shirt and hopefully first of many. So let's have a little look at this table. Let's see who's won this week's quiz. So remember, guys, if you are the winner this week, please screenshot your screen and send it to either ourselves on Instagram or Twitter, or Leeds TV, or send it to LFC Fanzone on Twitter or Instagram. But you need to screenshot your screen so we know that is you who has won this week's quiz. So let's go to this final table of this week's quiz. So, podium for quiz number 15. In third place with 16 out of 20 is Robin Mycock. In second place with 15 out of 20 is Oscar Kamara. And the winner this week is Steve Morrison with 18 correct answers out of 20. They are the winner this week. Rest in peace, European Super League. And Strick, Mycock 69 make up the top 5. But Steve Morrison, congratulations. You are the winner this week. Please screenshot your screen now and send it to either ourselves or Leeds TV on Twitter or Instagram, or LFC Fanzone on Twitter or Instagram to claim your phone case this week. Big congratulations to Steve Morrison. And yeah, another good bit of fun there, mate. Another good bit of fun. 18 correct answers out of 20 is absolutely unbelievable. Absolute fair play to him. To Steve Morrison there.
Russ has asked Oscar, Jack,
like this
one question for you both. If you had to choose a player of the year right now, who would it be? I'll let you start just to put you on the spot.
Ooh.
I feel like we'll probably agree on this one, but
I'm going to say Stuart Dallas because he's played so many different positions. It'd be easy to go Bamford or Rafinha, but I'm going to go Dallas for me.
Yeah, same again. I don't think it's... If you'd have asked me, Mezier's played. I think everyone's played well this season. I think if you had asked me at the first start of the season, I'd have said Bamford. But, you know, the more you watch Stuart Dallas, the more in awe you are of him. And the more you think, the more you appreciate how good of a football, like not to say I didn't appreciate before, but to play so many different positions into not even an 8 out of 10, to put in a 10 out of 10 every week is just, fair play to him. And he's got to win it this year, surely.
I think he's got to be a strong favourite. He almost won it last year, but Pablo then turned into, Pablo for the last sort of 10 games of the season. And
Pablo turned to prime Pablo Hernandez.
Yeah, prime Pablo, right? That Swansea moment pretty much secured it for Pablo, I think. Not saying that Pablo didn't deserve it, but that Swansea moment was what kind of declared him this last season's player of the season. But mate, just remind us where we can find LFC Fanzone and what you got coming up this week.
Yeah, so this week on Saturday, I thought it was Friday for some reason. Yeah, so this week on Saturday, we are releasing the first episode with David Healy. Usually, I don't know if anybody's listened to the podcast before, but if you're not familiar, we split it up into 2 sections, one on each week. That means we can basically record a podcast every 2 weeks and have new content every week. So if you're a listener, thank you. If you've not listened yet and you want to listen, make sure to head over to all major podcast providers, that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Acasts, so on and so forth.
And you're on YouTube as well, aren't you, mate?
And YouTube as well, yeah. Albeit we don't really check it as much, but we're not as active as you guys on YouTube. But no, we do use YouTube as well. So if you're on LFC Fanzone, make sure to check out what we've done already. We've interviewed the likes of, I'm trying to think, not to name drop here, I'm sorry. Woodgate was a good one as well. Kilgallen, Decor, Deco for Rafinha's agent. I could go on Chris Wood as well. That was a good one. Albeit the older episodes are a little bit, let's just say the quality isn't quite as good. So, viewer discretion is advised. But if you haven't checked it out already, make sure to check it out with Sam as well. He does all the hard work in getting all these amazing guests. So, credit to Sam as well. So,
no, good stuff, mate. Good stuff, guys. Check it out. Make sure you check it out. And And yeah, it's been good fun again, the quiz. Congratulations to Steve Morrison. Yeah, please send that screenshot of you winning this week's quiz on the screen to either ourselves or Leeds TV on Twitter or Instagram, or to LFC Fan Zone on Twitter or Instagram, and we will sort you out with your prize for this week. So big thanks to Jack, and we will be back next week with the quiz. Obviously, tomorrow we've got the opposition preview with Terry from the Football Terrace, which we're really looking forward to, and before the whistle blows, and Saturday night at some point we'll of course be doing our big match preview for the game against a certain team from over the Pennines, which is on Sunday, and on Sunday you'll be able to see all our match day content. So smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, guys, and make sure you head over to check out LFC Fan Zone as well. And yeah, we will see you later, guys. Thanks very much. See you later, guys.
See you in a bit.